What's up, fellas? We are back with this is a Weed Eater BV1800. This is the second one of these I've had, and I knew I had another one. Went back through my list of videos. It was let's say 5 months ago we had one of these, and but they're a year apart. According to my video, the one that was the first one was a 97. This one is a 1998 model, 24cc, but it's 1 year apart. Same thing. It's a BV1800 24cc Weed Eater Super Blower Vac Barracuda mulching system. No clue if it runs. This was included in that barn cell. It turns over, but it's really hard to turn over. So I don't know if it could just be from setting or if it actually has an issue, but I have the tube for it. So I mean, it's so far complete. We'll take the other one. Remember, the other one was the same way. The cover, I had to get some glue for the other one to hold the label down, because the label on it was also popping up. But anyway, we'll take a look real quick and we'll see if it's got yeah, just filled. Let's see what we got hiding inside here on the carb. Remember, the other one was to get it going, we had to completely disassemble everything on it. Anyway, it's got an air filter. Surprise, surprise. It's actually a good one. But I remember the other one messing with it, kinda. I just remember because we had to get we had to split the whole thing apart for, so I can't remember why. I can't remember if it was the carburetor, the fuel lines, or something. But we had to take it apart, and these ones can be a little bit of a handful. But we need to get that off. That part I can't remember. I remember it because I didn't think it had a primer on it. But this is actually the primer right here. And the other one, we had to replace the carburetor on it. And but once we'd done that, it ran great. So hopefully we won't have to do that to this one. But we'll see. But yeah, so I haven't checked for spark or anything. I just know this thing's a hot mess. And we'll round some stuff up. See what all we need to get her apart, because I cannot remember on the other one. But I know the other one we had to fully disassemble everything on it. But this one, I think the other one, I'm not positive. This one, the string sometimes doesn't want to go all the way back in, and that could it might just need lubed up. It's hard to tell. But there's part of your mulching system there. If it'll open. We'll have to get that adjusted too. But the other one ran good. Of course, it had a new carb. Anyway, let me get some stuff together here and we'll start getting this thing apart. Alright, so the cover's off. It covers the carb. It's just the two when it's setting up here. It's just the two that go in there. Then you got your two wires for your on and off switch where they plug in. Now I remember why we had to take all this apart. Your fuel lines, you guys separate the two pieces of the case if you have to put fuel lines on it, because they actually go through. Get that probably something. They actually go through from the carb. They go down through the case. They come down and they drop into the tank. So that's, I remember now why we had to do it. So we may still end up having to do that with this one. And the lines look decent, but old as it is, I mean, they're still flexible. Looks like this still has the line's still hooked up in there, I believe. Yeah, the line's still hooked up. And filter's still on it. I don't know what condition it's in, but the line's still soft, man. It's the smart thing to do would be just to replace them, because it's an old unit, and it's kind of a toss-up. So Definitely needs cleaned up. I forget something in it, but that's the dilemma. It's going to have to be split in half to be able to replace the fuel line. So let's take a look real quick. I got you guys on there. Let's see if I can fit that. Nope. We will take a look. We can see what the top of this carburetor looks like. Even the, well, the primers doesn't have a hole in it. It's super stiff, so it's definitely going to need replaced. And excuse me, I don't know if I have one. That one's kind of small, so I may not have one that'll fit it. If I remember right, the replacement carb lines, filter, and all that stuff for this was, I was thinking like $16 for everything. Yeah, it's got a little bit of something down in it there. I'll get you guys down in to see that or not, but it's got let me see, I'll get you in there, B. It's got a little bit of debris in it there, you can see it. So it's got a little bit, so it's got some old crusty fuel in it. Definitely have to get all that out. So it's the moment of truth. See if the line breaks. She's definitely on there, so it's like I might end up having to take it apart. Just for well, that came right off. So, looks like carb cleaning's in order. So, what we'll do, we'll clean the carb up. And that stuff is stuck in there, it ain't even coming out. So, we'll clean the carb up and throw it back on, throw some fuel in it, try to start it and see what happens. And of course, it's going to do is not start or try to start and run like crap, and we have to put a carb on it. But I'll get it all reassembled and we'll try to start it up and see what happens. Alright, we're going to give it a shot. I know it's dark out. I haven't cleaned it up or anything yet. I didn't even test it to see if it had fire. It's kind of like enjoying the element of surprise. So pump her a few times and see if we get fuel coming out anywhere. Yeah, sounds like it's pumping. So let's see. Throttle. Here's our choke. Looks like all the way forward is closed. Now it's turning over hard, so I don't even know if this thing runs, but hell, we don't even know if it has fire. So let's give it a shot and see what happens. No way. There you see what I was talking about the cord. It needs lubed up. So at some point we will have to take this thing apart if it runs. If it don't run, we'll have to order a carb. It acts like it's wanting to run. Well, ran for a, oh, I think I hit the, let me see, make sure I hit the off switch. It's getting kind of dark out, so I can't really see. There's our string. Maybe it has fire. Choke it again. Choke off. She's trying. see what we get. Come on, girl. Yeah. That carb's definitely going to need cleaned up, but that's, at least we know where we're at. At least we know it has spark. It does run. So this is going to need a good cleaning. Alright, so we'll get this downstairs, get it apart, and start cleaning. Alright, so between all the miscellaneous carbs I got laying around, these old used ones, a couple in this tub, a couple back there, a couple over on that old dresser, we might have been able to get this thing to where it'll operate and function. We're about to find out. So I took it apart, went through everything I had, found the best of what I had, and threw it into that carb. And so we'll see what happens. And so we'll take it outside and see if she'll fire up this time and run. Yeah, here's the other one. The one in the farthest away there. This one here. This one we done, like, looked on the back to the videos. It's been about 5 months or so. We done that one there and had the same issue with it. That one we had to take, fully disassemble it. Managed to rummage through carburetors and got it to where it worked. I actually brought it out of the shed. It still had fuel in it. First pull, it fired right up. Couldn't believe it. This one, getting ready to try it now. So we'll see. Choke. Hope it'll run. Not. I mean, it's parts. That's why I should have taken completed parts so I could oil that system up in there. Oh, she's trying. Let's try taking the choke off a little bit. That's going to get annoying. Yeah, she just needs oiled up. Oh, come on now. See, it's a bunch of just random pieces thrown together for this carburetor because there was none online. Found a couple kits that looked like they was really close. And I figured let's go through and rummage through what we got first, and if I can't get that to work, then I have to buy a kit. Yeah, she acts like she just ain't getting any fuel. Yeah, you can't hear no noise from it, so I don't know, it might be a no-go. Well, yeah, you just can't hear the primer making any noise. Yeah, it might just be our carb, might just be shot. I mean, I tried cleaning it and everything, and she's just not hitting. I don't think I have. Nope, it's not out here. I'd hate to use starting fluid, but yeah, primer bottle ain't out here, so I'll just give it a little taste of starting fluid, just see if it's going to hit. Hate using this stuff. It's hard on rings. Definitely don't recommend using it unless it's an absolute must. like we're definitely going to have some issues with it, and yeah, I don't think that socket will fit. Again, it's too big. Yep. Yeah, so I don't have a socket out here that'll fit it. So I say we yank the plug and see if it's just flooded, but give her a couple more tries. Alright, let me see if I can find a spark plug socket. Yeah, we got lucky. It was flooded out. I still need to change the fuel filter on. The fuel filter ain't worth a crap. I actually took it off. It was like real hard to blow through. I don't want to run too long without it so it doesn't suck anything up, but it's running. The other one's still running pretty good too. Bite on a little high, but it's all good. That done it. But she's running. Plate the idle some, and should be a good blower. These screws are kind of a pain in the butt to get to while they're running, because they're like up in at an angle, and you got the exhaust blowing in your face. So I think I wish you guys this time with that, but it seems to run. I don't know how long that car is going to be holed up with, being Frankenstein together, but I know the one in the background there, it's still going. Got to find the cover. Apparently I lost the cover. Was on the side, so I have to find it and get it put back on that one, and actually still got a new air filter and everything for that one, but that was the one we done. I think it was 5 months ago. These are basically the same thing. I think there's a year difference between them. Yeah, 24cc, 2487. Yeah. This one's a 98, that one's a 97. They're both 24cc, same model. They're both the Blower Vac Weed Eater brand BV1800. But she runs, man. It's not the world's best carb on it, for sure, but it runs. We shall start back up. Of course not. I mean, it runs, but it just got definitely has some carb issues, but that string's an easy fix. You just it kind of sucks because you got to split the case to get down into the bottom, but that's all it needs. I had the other one we done it had the same problem. You just got to split the case and get down into where the winding is, and they get dirty, over the years. It just needs lubed up. Once they're lubed up, I just use WD-40 or PB Blaster. Sometimes 3-in-1. I'll probably use a PB Blaster. I'm out of 3-in-1. Just get a little bit of lubricant down in there. Let everything, start moving back around, easier, and the string will start going in and out like it should. So that's no real big concern. The big concern is the carburetor, and so definitely have to get a fuel filter for it, and then the carb's definitely an issue. I mean, it ran, yeah, it's reusable, kind of. So it's kind of a win, I guess. I mean, because it still has carburetor issues, but with the proper carb work, it would be a good running functional unit. And so I was digging around, seen a couple gasket kits on there that should probably work for, I think there was Amazon. I seen some on eBay that's supposed to be the exact model. It was $12. Amazon, they had some on there for $8 and $9. So I get some time, I'll mess around with it and rebuild the carb, and once that carb's rebuilt, it'll be that thing will definitely be a winner then. So I'll get the gasket kit and throw on it, and then when I got all that apart, I'll split the case and lube that line up, and it'll be good to go. So that's what I'm saying, it's kind of a win. Kind of is, kind of ain't. Depends on how you want to look at it. But it's all she needs, man. A little bit of carb work, lube that string up. She's a good functional unit. And so we only got, for you guys that are following the trucks, just now getting home, we've had to go out of town, take care of some family stuff, and so hopefully tomorrow, because Thursday next week is that, as long as it doesn't rain, Thursday next week will be the first show out at Obet. So try to get at least one of these trucks where they'll go make it, and if not, we'll definitely get you guys some footage from out there just to see how it is. It'll be the first time for us, and it's supposed to be all trucks, so I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I know they do awesome car shows out there, but this one's supposed to be all trucks. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and anything important happens with this thing, anything it looks like it should be, you know, I could share with you guys, I'll make a video of it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the new subscribers. I definitely appreciate it. And we'll catch you at the next one.